All right. So everyone, good evening. Get started. Woo! Here. Cool. So let's get started. So as the title says, we're at 21 dupes and we're going to keep growing. We can support many more dupes than this. Oh, what is? Okay, no, that just looks a little pink. So yeah, we can support many more dupes than this, and we will continue to grow. In the same sense, and at the same time, we will be looking to start exploring space again. So I'm going to be building more rockets, essentially the plan. I want to build myself a petroleum rocket and go back to space. So for that, I need to finish building myself this oil well brick, and I also want to get this liquid sulfur geyser under control. And once those two are under control, we can still have plenty to dig. We have more reservoirs to place, and we have a little bit more to do over here. But for the most part, it's in a pretty good place. This side of the map. So let's unpause and let's get started. Unpause and then we go straight to skills, which pauses the game again. So Hassan can get more strength. Liam can get some carrying. Everyone else, Ellie here can get some carrying also. Everyone else is fine. Okay, so we can focus on this. So for this to be done efficiently, I'm thinking we can go up to 8 dupes on this one asteroid. At least that's my target for today, is to bring it up to 8 dupes. We will also want to start pulling down some more oxygen, some more water. Why did I do it this way? I could have done it here so I could have more easily. Now we're gonna get rid of this bridge. Not the automated one. We'll get rid of this bridge. I don't like its position. And we're gonna make it go down so that I can make it go all the way down here. This. Switch over to some insulated tiles. Something like that. There we go. And once we have the output, we can put the output and run it through here. We want these to be insulated since it's going to be very hot. At least for now. Obviously we don't have anyone idle over here, so it has to be go somewhere else. Good. And over here we want to start getting ready for the incoming. Okay, so yeah, so now I remember. So we're gonna get polluted water. Do we want to just transfer over petroleum, or do we want to transfer over crude oil? This guy has some volcanoes, so I can build myself a petroleum boiler over here, which I can't do on Zapista. Zapista doesn't have any volcano. It just has a little bit of, unless there's a volcano in here, which I doubt. Unless there's a volcano in here, it doesn't have a volcano. A little bit of magma and liquid iron, apparently. Huh. I wonder how that got there. It's a lot of iron. I wonder how that got there. But yeah, so we can't necessarily. Yeah, so we're gonna pass over to crude oil over here. That makes more sense. and we will, for now, just take it over and put like a building here to turn it into using a refiner for the oil refiner. So we'll, since this just outputs a natural gas to the environment, we will we need to build it into a room. So the fertilizer synthesizer is something I might want to start building since we're using fertilization everywhere. It takes some polluted water, some dirt, phosphorus, and power, and produces fertilizer, natural gas, and heat. I think the fertilizer it just leaves out to the air, right? It doesn't pump it, so it needs to be in a room or else the natural gas will just go everywhere. So that's the problem with that. Like, it would be nice to have, but it does run the problem of, are you dormant? Okay, you're dormant. It does run the problem of us not having oh yeah, a closed room for it, because I don't want just natural gas to just go everywhere. I'd rather not. How's Goopino doing? Everyone looks pretty good. Yeah, we're going to open this up. Okay, and this looks pretty good. So what I want to do here is start turning this mud. So we have some water going into the system. Now we want to actually use this water, right? So the polluted water we can use for the crops eventually. The water, I want to start setting up an actual bathroom here. So for that, I want to temporarily make a small little room here, so I can put a latrine here. I heard someone at the door. I can put a latrine here with two washing hands, and this can act as a temporary washroom area while we deconstruct this and turn it into an actual washroom area, which will take some of the water here and turn it into polluted water, which we can then use for food. So as soon as this is built, we can tell them to destroy this, and we'll be good to go. This is still not done. What are you guys doing? Oops. You saw nothing. Don't we have a, you, aren't you, oh, you're on break though. Like, yeah, you, aren't you a constructor? And he is, but he's also on break, so, Can't force him to build something when he's on break. Water there. Oh, and he snores too, which is probably... I guess it's not problematic because, yeah, it just coincidentally worked out very well for me. Okay, so now that we have this, I want to add in pipe here. Close that off. As soon as this is done, now there we go. We can destroy this pipe, and now it will have a proper cross section here for water to go over here and water to come down here. Don't we have algae? Yeah, we still have some algae. But we have very little algae, and after that we will depend solely on the oxygen coming from the other asteroid, though. So that will be a little. I could see that becoming a problem. Okay. Where I got a notification. That was that. Boy, I got a notification for this asteroid. Maybe someone passed by the satellite. Thinking maybe I should like destroy these ladders so they stop coming past here and they go around. Might not be the worst idea. Okay, these are done. Those are done. We can destroy all this. Because now they shouldn't be able to come up and down here. And it'll convince them to go around properly. And probably should do the same thing over here. I want them to focus on it. You guys can't have a nice washroom until you have this built. Okay? Let's stop all this. I feel like people are too busy doing this and not doing what I want. Like the priority should make it so that that's not a concern. But I feel like this isn't getting done, and I feel like people are running around doing other things. So I made it priority 4, so I feel like that should have made it so that it wouldn't have caused an issue, but it felt like it does seem like it was causing an issue. Now we have more idle because we don't have enough suits. There's not enough to do outside of here. I guess we can start. How am I going to tame the liquid sulfur gases? So this outputs liquid at 165 degrees Celsius. We want to bring that down to 115 for it to turn into 165. That's not even that hot. Was it hotter before? Or something? I remember this being much more of a problem to tame, but 165 degrees, that isn't that hot. It's not that hot at all. I can just encase it in a steam room, put, what's it called? Put steam turbine on top of it, and I think we're done. We would need to move this here, obviously, but I don't see a reason why this would even be difficult at all to tame. Maybe it used to be warmer, because my brain keeps telling me that this was something of a challenge before. Yeah, so I would need to move this here to a better location so that I can build here. So for that, over here. Move. So it would be the same setup that the ports here. And then once that's done, I can destroy all this and build this. There you go. Now those two other dupes have a decent amount of stuff to do. Yeah, see, it does look like it was taking up some of their attention. Not sure why, though. Let's make this out of lead. We have 54,000 lead, right? Use some of it. This. So we'll do the same thing here as we have here. We'll have one side with like water in here, one with water. I don't need it to be oil since this won't be above 100 degrees, and this will be a vacuum making it a perfect seal. Oh, actually this won't work. Too wide. Might just have to deal with there being some liquid, unless there's a way of doing the perfect seal without using advanced materials, obviously. While using less space. Don't see it. No, I don't. I don't see it. So we'd have to. So the reason why this is problematic is I want to put a suit here so that people can come in here and do their activities, because this will be full of natural gas. It won't be breathable oxygen or something. So it's not only a temperature that I'm worried about, it's also the gas that needs to be taken care of. So we can't just put dupes in here. We need at least 2 tiles for dupe. And if we made it so that all this is taken, we have 1 tile here, not 2. Unless we take up some of the shaft room. I would prefer not to. So we're not going to deal with that for now. Talking about electricity, how are you guys doing over here? This is their main priority right now. So let's build that here to help with okay, fine. Oh, you guys can't go any higher. Okay, so now this is your new main priority. Let's destroy all of this so that we can build this up. Dig that and that. And let's put in some more room, because this is full of ice, right? So we'll need more room for. Oh, someone got some slime lung. We didn't. Oh, we broke into here, and this probably had some slime lung in it, didn't it? That means we have slime lung everywhere, right? Yeah, we have slime lung everywhere. Oh, time to start depolluting this oxygen. Not a big deal. We can handle this. Okay, so you guys did finish destroying this though, so that's plumbing, right? Let's put 1, 2, 3 lavatories, 2 showers, and 1 last lavatory. And we'll also want, I was wrong with me, lavatories go in the middle. And 3. There we go. And so we would take the output from here, which is going to be water. This is the wall section, all right? Water goes in, so the water comes out. There we go. That should allow us to use, once this is all built, we'll have ourselves a proper washroom for these guys. And once that's done, we can take I wonder if they'll go outside to build. So I would prefer to. So this pipe over here needs to go all the way over here, unless I move this farm from here, which isn't the worst idea. Make the farm over here instead, so that it's close to the water source, instead of transporting the water literally across the entire map. Not the worst idea. We'll let them be for a little bit. So this place is looking good. Okay, so what we want next? We want liquid pump. We want gas. This one's also made of steel. It's not made of steel. Let's make this one out of steel too. Doesn't need to be made of steel, does it? Because it's not going to get that hot. It'd be fine not being made of steel, actually. Well, the pollute, like, well, we won't make it out of steel, and we'll see if we live to regret it. Okay, and then we'll need some automation. Automation, we'll want an Atmos sensor here, connected to you. We'll want a hydro sensor here and here. We're gonna move this all one to the side, one to that. Then we can build another hydro sensor here. Let's also build some ladders so that it can finish this roof. So the general idea here for this automation is that one of them will act as a switch turn on pump, and one of them will act as a switch turn off the oil valve. So if the oil is up to a certain level, we turn on the pump, and if the let's put this in. If it's up to a certain level, we turn on the pump. If it's up to another level, we turn off the oil well, so that we don't end up with this overflowing and causing issues. Always have to be careful about overflow. Let's see, is this going to be our first dupe? No. Rancher? Who like ranchers? No. I can't bring myself to get such a specialized dupe. I prefer my dupes to have 2 attributes, so that they are, like, if there's nothing left to ranch, they're still useful for something else. Like that's the general idea. Alright, okay, you guys aren't even close to being done up here. This is the main focus, though. Make sure everyone understands that this is the main focus here. How are we doing on Wudera? Okay, so we mined all of this. Good, good. Oh, we have some ice left there. Can't destroy that. Nope, they're also missing some. Ladders. Ladders should be higher priority, just because it makes it less likely that someone gets stuck if the ladder's already built. They'll likely get stuck if they like dig. But if you make the ladder a higher priority, it helps prevent that from happening. Okay, so we finished. Oh, okay, never mind. We still have a bunch of sulfur up here. How are we doing on sulfur, anyways? Oh, crushed ice. That's a new thing. Like ice, but crushed ice. How's it different than ice? Let's see here. A slush of crushed semi-solid ice. Soft. Just a different fluid ice. Granite. Oh, crushed ice. It is just here. Instead of ice. Crushed ice. Why? What's the difference? It's softer, I guess. This one's firm. This one's soft, and snow is soft. So it's the same as snow, apparently. I don't know why you would have this, but okay. Frankie is not happy. Oh wow, no one's happy here. But this is already set up, right? Yeah. Everyone has slime lung issues right now. So we need to put more of these. What is the problem? We don't have any more sand. One was it? Obsidian. Sedimentary. Make a lot of sand. Because, yeah, we have slime lung issue. Where else can we put some sand? Okay, so that's looking good. Looking good. They have slime lung, but they're all still quite happy because they have a lot of morale. Okay, and Zabista. That's looking good. Need to set this up, but destroy those. We want to set up a second layer of insulation. Okay, here and here. Then we'll set a second layer here. But so if it is above, let's say 600, we turn this on. If it is below 654 of 676. What is the 800? Okay, let's make that even higher than 765. 765. There you go. Okay, looking good. Over here we will want to dump in some water. We don't have any ice on this asteroid, so we will need to do it the old-fashioned way, putting in some water. And we will also want to start... Oh yeah, so this will be polluted oxygen. I mean, hydrogen. Natural gas. Will be natural gas, so we need to burn it. First, we need to vacuum out the room. So we will put just turn it off for now though. But we can put this here, we'll vacuum out the room. Can no one reach this? It's gonna take a while to make the second layer down here. Okay, so then we should be able to... Good. Those two here. Good over here. Oh, this ore over here. I have potential. So much metal potential. Look at that. Wow. get rid of this little edge here. Some blue water that can fall down into the pit. Oh, our power needs are pretty high. That is... How are we doing on coal? We're still doing okay on coal. We still have our coal area, right? I feel like this is probably not helping our power needs, that's for sure. No, can't do that until... How many more cycles? How did that get there? I had a vacuum. Everything here was done. Where everything here was done. It's also a vacuum, right? I can't leave that sand there. Yep. This in here, let's break in. Buildings only. So, and then sweep. Then we can close it back off and restart. Stuck a little bit, but we'll deal with it. So how far down do I want to bring down the carbon dioxide pit? I feel like right here is okay. What's that noise? This is taking a lot longer than I expected it to take, to be honest. This is taking just as long as I expected it to take, which is quite some time. We'll fill this up and seal it off on here. Well, we can't seal it off until we fill it up. Oh, look at that, we finally have that. What are you doing? Oh, you're bringing us the water. Yay, some water. Okay, so now we should be able to seal it off. As soon as we have this sealed off here, double layered, we can break into here. Oh yeah, I can't forget this whole thing. I can put it in at the end. This whole thing is because will only work if I have. Why did I guess when I destroyed the bridges, I mean the ladders. No, you don't want to get stuck in there, do you? Ashcan, come on. Apparently now he doesn't want to build it at all. Like, well, if I can't get myself stuck, I am not building it, okay? Eesh. Unreachable food. Okay, so now you guys have some sand again. Help a little bit. There's the slime lung issue. But it's not going to help 100%. What will help? I don't know if we have any slime, like actual slime, but I should get ready for that. Let's build ourselves some storage buckets here. We can put the slime in there. Okay, so just closed off. Build off those two. I am making this unreachable, but we'll be getting rid of this eventually. I don't like making that unreachable. Yeah, stop that. Okay, and then we can dig this open over here. Ellie, why are you complaining about having to do? Okay, so it looks like this is more or less set up then. Oh, how am I? Polluted water here. There's nowhere to go because I don't have any space for one of these. Huh. Should have thought of that, shouldn't I? So let's... I can't build... Well, I don't need these... Oh, I do need that still. Yeah, so I didn't think of it all the way through. Everything has some power. But I want to get rid of this line here. Means I need this line here built. Increase the priority of that. Now the pump's not working, which means it's not getting any more. Well, it seems like it has plenty, but it's not getting any more, so it's limited. I have a lot of idle dupes. Here, so does that mean this is done? Oh, very close to it, very good. So I guess we mop it up. Okay, mop up. Once everything is mopped, then we can start breaking down the wall and building. Okay, so you guys are back over here. General idea here is I can build this here. And then I can, once that's done, put a mesh tile here. That should allow the water from here to fall down here and be used as normal. Oh, we have a printable. Okay, sandstone, flying. We have 3 farmers already. We don't need another one. Don't need enough. Oh, I just haven't been getting good dupes. It's unreachable. Building this should make it reachable. Okay, so to generate out of here, here is we can put ourselves organic. We can have a place to store the slime, so the slime is no longer a problem. What do we do next then? This setup. I guess we can try taming the polluted water vent here, right? But yeah, I don't want to do that until we have a local colony lax field researcher, a field research. Next thing would be to maybe fix the entrance and exit area. This is very crappy entrance exit area, right? Oh yeah, or fix the farm. Farm is way over here. Not bad, but you know, I prefer it to be nearer to the water. That's not. Oh yeah, that is definitely something I want to do right now. But I'm thinking maybe access to space might be a little bit more important than any of that, or automating my power. Actually, see what's over here. You're a gas vent, right? Yeah. You also go like that and see what's over here. Why you don't have anything to do? So what my plan here for you is to It's very simple. Build myself some automation. Doesn't even need to be high, right? Do we have any? We don't have any ceramic on this one. Their idea then would be maybe a little bit higher than that. Pretty sure it's right here that I need to care about. And so let's start by building the outside here though. Okay. So now we have this dugout. We build bottle emptier. We can actually start venting. Oh, did we run? Oh, I backed up again. Why did we back up? Oh, are we out of? We don't have enough lime to make more steel. Get some more iron. Maybe like have some kind of notification for that. Backs up too much. Oh, we have a third mess. It'll... Okay. So let's finish this up then. Where is it? We want to put in under utilities. It feels, it's always strange that to me that it's under utility. It's going in the right direction. Clean this out. Yeah, see, it's overpressurized, so it's this tile right here, this one granite tile is the one that it cares about. So we just need to make sure that one granite tile is good to go. Okay, so now we shouldn't want any more water. Did I press the wrong button? Oh, critter starvation. Oh, these guys. Is that what we were complaining? These guys? These guys do not matter. We have good size, good size. All these are good size. Don't care about any of this. So let's just have a culling while he surfs. The rancher is surfing, everyone else getting rid of all his excess. Okay, that's set up. Turn on as soon as it gets water. I'm gonna destroy 2 of these. Dock suit. We're gonna use those 2 suits for this. there. Shoot. Shoot. Wow, that's a lot of fighting. A lot of meat. Funny, these guys are like, we don't have enough food. And the other one's like, we have too much food. Problem with these guys, it's not that they don't have enough food, it's they don't have good food storage. Well, this polluted oxygen is making all the food. Even if I put it in a refrigerator, this food would still go bad. And the only carbon dioxide I have access to is down here, which is in very easy access area. Wait, oh, that doesn't. Why is the second one? Second one there is just in case overflow, I guess. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so let's go back to over here. Our primary focus. I don't see any reason this can't be turned on. Oh, I do. We don't have an output for this. Which will be right here. Like that. Let's build that. Can we build it like this? Add proper bridges because I could see myself wanting to make modifications to how this works. Once that's it in place, then above 2 kilos. Oh yeah, we also need to now put in place a way to burn off the extra what's it called? Natural gas. Easy if I put it up here. We can add in some mesh tiles, right? Just put it straight here, right? Destroy this one. It's not like I need 3, right? This base consumes so little power right now. But now that we have the first layer in place, let's put the second layer. This. We need 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 5. And that is where we would put our self-esteem turbine if we had plastic on this map. Sufficient oxygen generation? That's not possible. Oh, yes. Can't forget about this. Thank you. 13 cycles. Not forget about this. Okay, so let's turn it back on. Vacuum this place out and then reset it up. Oh, you guys, 7 of these guys. You guys really have nothing to do. Did we really run out of Ignis Rock? No, we did not. Glitches everywhere. Glitches everywhere. Okay, so you guys over here. Oh, is it because... Oh, this map's the one that ran out of Ignis Rock. That's why it's saying no more Ignis Rock. Oh, that makes sense. So if one of your maps runs out of a mineral, it will affect all the other maps. That makes sense, actually. It's like it's not, the warnings aren't not localized, even if the error itself is localized. Okay, so next we would want to have ourselves our natural gas generator right here, and that will take you. Oh, no real reason to run you through the base, right? Run you here. In and we don't care about this carbon dioxide, right? Dump it here. This would be connected to the space. Let's add in a couple bridges. Make it easy to make changes in the future. There we go. Okay, so on here, this should be fixed soon, so that's not going to be a problem. Was everything here mucked? Almost. I don't know what happened here, but that looks pretty good. Let's move you over here. But once this is mopped, then I don't see a reason we can't start digging all this out. Something like that. And that should clear up this whole space here. And then I can start using this to build buildings and rooms and stuff. Plan. Evelina's not very happy. Why are you not very happy? Definitely not your morale. It's just pop eardrums and sopping wet. They'll have the issue with too much oxygen. At 4K, 4K. Yeah, we definitely need to keep an eye on that. Pop eardrum is still an issue. Shouldn't you guys be able to come in here? There's one suit that says it has oxygen. There we go. 1, 2. Okay. Like you're already all set. This should be all set. Everything here is clean. Good. And we can't get started then. So this should automatically start working. Doesn't need any blueprint interaction to work. And as soon as it gets to a certain level of crude oil, it will start getting pumped. Same to have some idle people here. We want to I feel like the next thing we could do here is to set up the ceiling here. Right, that's the general idea. Sandstone. So build the whole ceiling. I had access. Problem here is I would need some kind of mask or suit. Suits are hard to come by, especially destroyed suits. They're harder to come by. I also probably I can always just send over some reed fiber. How much reed fiber do I have? I have some reed fiber, not that much. Don't need to keep track of dirt anymore. Or rust. Let's send over some reed fiber. I think that's in industrial ingredients. So if we send over some reed fiber, they can fix their own suits. Then we should still be able to get more reed fiber. He's getting us some reed fiber right now. There it is. Buy reed fiber, all of it. We'll get some. The Beasta should now be able to make their own suits, / repair their own suits for a little bit. Not permanent. We'll handle that as it comes. There we go. I feel like this 4% suit. For heating. Thought you could handle. It's only 75 degrees. That was wrong. It means you can't handle it either. So let's get them some steel, I guess. How much steel do I have? Steel is definitely something I should probably keep an eye on. We have 3 tons of steel. Not that much, right? So we don't have a lot of line. Are we crushing? Where's our crusher? That's our crusher. Crushing all the eggshells. That's about it. Our only source of lime right now. Let's send over some steel. Oh, that should be 1 ton of steel. More than good enough to set up myself a steel vent. And once this is destroyed, we can set ourselves up a steel pump too. Good, good, good. Okay, and this area here, looking pretty good. I thought I mopped all of that up. Now we have some, there's already a lot of water down here, so it's not too big of a concern. So we can put ourselves the refinement room right here is going to be the general idea. So for that, I want 2 oil refineries. Let's start from over here. So this stuff is hot, so let's restart all of this. This stuff is hot. Let's make it here. Okay, so we will want a pump. We'll want 2 refiners. And we'll want liquid reservoir. Only make 1 with some automation. So these, the reservoirs, when with the automation light. So, Denza liquid reservoirs cannot receive manual delivery resources. Doesn't say what triggers it. I'm pretty sure it, if you actually click on a reservoir, it tells. So there's a red signal when the reservoir is full. So this is perfect. This is what we want. Got some idle dupes. Because we are. Why does it insist on trying to make all this stuff out in this rock instead of sandstone? What? Sandstone. Make all sandstone, please. Much better. No, this is also everything that's rock. Why it's never gonna get built. Five here. There we go. Okay, we have a printable. Please give me a dupe. Digging farming. A digger. We already have 3 diggers. Don't need more diggers. More farmers. The only thing we have. But this food here could be useful to you guys. You guys would appreciate some barbecue, I'm sure. Get some barbecue. Oh, look at that. We have lots of skill points. Lindsay, you are a builder, so let's do some better building. Frankie, you are our to-be future mechatronics engineer. 2 more points away and we'll actually have one. You're the farmer. We can also become a mechatronics engineer one day. You're the digger. Better arms. Carry more. We can actually... It'd be nice if like some buildings required a certain level of construction. So that like instead of just being more constructed, actually something useful. Ashkan, we can carry a little bit better. And Airy can carry a little. Everyone else here is good. No, we can. We can actually make some art now. Nice. And that was everyone. Okay, so Wood Era can actually have some art. Let's. Furniture. We have lots of metal. Not take any shortcut. This needs to be. If we're not taking any shortcuts, then we should definitely make that out of granite. Right? Where's where was it? Furniture, right? And there we go. I should make this very fancy. Deconstruct that. People are sleeping in polluted water. I feel bad for them a little bit. You guys Doing pretty good, but I still don't know what to do with you now. What's next? Not all of these. 9. I feel like we have plenty for the big vacuum, for the big rockets. So seems like a good place to. Let's just destroy this. It's not even helping. Are you guys still not allowed? Oh, they are allowed out. So this should be destroyable. Okay, so then what we're gonna do then is change it up a little bit. We'll put we'll move the entrance to over here. And let's put in some drywall. There we go. That should keep them busy, and it will allow me to actually have space here to, for those, to actually like put some stuff for them, like a suit, masks, and then they can actually work a little bit better outside. Good. Yeah, so now we need to put in the better pump. Doesn't matter how good this looks, they're never going to pump out the crude if they don't have a pump. We have flooding? Where's we have flooding? Oh, we got some actual water in here. I'm guessing it came from when we dug this open. Some of the actual water came in here. Won't be a problem. I was really hoping most of it would come in here, but you know, yeah, got all the water. Should be good. No more flooding. What we can expect, so we would expect crude oil back, right? Here. Here. So we'd go something like this. Here. Here. And the output. Like that. There we go. That should make us a good amount of crude oil. There we go. That should also allow us to evolve it. There we go. And once that's done, we should be Why are you guys all damaged? Guess all the hydrogen here is you're making your eyes hurt? I'm guessing that's what major eye irritation is supposed to be, right? So if I let out some of the hydrogen, should help, I hope. But just in case, let's build some triage cots in case someone faints or something. Don't want to lose a dupe. that. Let's build around it. How far does the radiation from this reach? Mostly safe, but this is not safe over here. Yes, I'm hoping that should remove a lot of this hydrogen that we have built up. We don't need it. It's just causing difficulties. Okay. Here's our this pump here. Oh. Missing a bridge. Let's set that up. We'll need more suits. I have one here. So you can let's fix any broken ones first. And how many ammo suits do we have? I have 0. That one doesn't count. Let's make 3. That should still leave us plenty of reed fiber to work with. Oh, that. Fix that. Okay, so we would also need to start bringing some oxygen up here, right? You're kind of okay. So let's we will also want to disable this for now. That. And let's there we go. We'll also want to deliver suits here. Okay. Have that all set up. Where are we at anyways? That is 50 kilos of natural gas. I don't know if that's like, looks like it's getting closer to 75%. It's very hard to tell. I honestly can't tell. This one feels so peaceful. Mainly because I don't really, there's nothing too pressing over here. There's no, like over here you just keep hearing the chugging of metals, thing working. Over here it's all nice and peaceful. Okay. I guess I can do the same thing I did for the other one here. We'll start setting up. We don't have a polluted water pit. We only have a water pit. I guess the polluted water pit can be here. But for now, we'll just put the polluted water directly back into water until we have ourselves a polluted water pit. But this should help us keep a temporary place, destroy all this, build it back up, like we did on Gupin. And see, I get this Emerald really doesn't count. Because we're not using it. So the general idea here will be to, where is, this will need to be made of steel, right? Because does it need to be too steel? Can't be made of lead. How about copper? What are these made out of? Iron. What's their for heat? Oh, okay, never mind. Definitely needs to be made out of steel. Overheat temperature would be too problematic. Put it here with a conveyor receptacle loader here. Or so the general idea here is we can take the metal, run it through here a couple times until it's cold, or not even a couple times, only once, and then we would dump it over here. It should come out around 100 degrees. Shouldn't be too bad. Obviously, we don't have a mechatronics engineer on this asteroid yet. At least not a full-time one. So none of this can get built right now. But that's the general idea. It would just pick up the sulfur that gets dropped after it gets converted to a metal, and pass it around a little bit, cool it down a little bit more, and dump it over here. Should be fine. We can try to go an extra mile and cool it down with an aqua, but we'll worry about that for future. Us problem, not us right now problem. This isn't working. That would solve the problem. So it's not working because all of the oxygen is just going to the first one. There's no way for it to equalize throughout all of them. But I can fix that. I would go for here. This isn't perfect, but it would at least give 50% for D3, and this one would get the most, but at least not all. So if I go like area over here, somewhere this, what happens? Okay, so it's real. I tell you to go move over here. And unequip it. Will people acknowledge its existence? Now will people move it over here? Look at that, that worked. Someone just needed to wear it. Everyone thought it was cursed or something. Okay, so now we have some natural gas. Have we actually processed any of it? Oh, it's our first batch. So not a lot of it actually got pumped in the pipes, but That's why you were running up. That's looking good. How is this looking? Yeah, I forgot about power. Six. We obviously don't care too much about decor over here. Okay, and then we want to pump some water in here. And in the same sense, we'll need a place to burn off the excess polluted water that's generated. We'll do it right here so that polluted water gets generated and dumped right in here. Work out. First batch will obviously just get dumped out here. Don't forget about automation. I'll check out what that warning was in a second. Don't want to lose my train of thought. We wanted to be able to turn that off and on depending on the amount of gases are in here. Here. What else do we have to do? I guess we have this one. This one will be next. Oh yeah. This is permanent. I want to set up make it a little bit pretty. There we go. We'll do the same here. Not right now. But I guess next on our list would be to try to finish digging this up, right? 1, 4 here. 1, 2, 3, 4 here. I guess this is neutronium. It doesn't even have a temperature. I don't need to worry about it flashing my oil. Oh, we can just dig all this out. Okay. Printable. Ooh, steel. We have a cook. I think we need a cook. Do we need a cook? Does Gupino need a cook? I think we could use a cook. What else? We have our mechanic engineer, builder, miner. Yes, we could use a cook. I think, yeah, this one kills critters and plants. Oh, minus 15% harvesting speed, bending speed, chance. Ooh. Yeah, but otherwise though, you are looking good for cooking. Print you off here. Welcome to the club. We can use a cook. Let's bring down your farming, like a last resort type of thing. Yeah, we don't want that. That does mean now that we have someone I can grill too. Good. Here. 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 Good. So now we can actually make our swampy delights. more. Here, done. Idle again. Okay, so what's this idle going here? You have your. So I can enable you. So even with all this, I guess there's only 2 dupes allowed in here at a time. And only 2 dupes allowed in here at a time too. So yeah, I guess I'll have a lot of dupe. I guess my main other issue is just like we don't supply that much. Oh, which line supplies you? Guys, this one. So if I temporarily here, 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 that should help, right? Now that should make all this polluted all this oxygen either go towards the atmosuits on top or here. Talking about atmosuits. Set up atmosuit with atmosuit docks here. That does mean we need more atmosuits. Two more. We should fight power. And O2. We have a pipe going. So this pipe here is for hydrogen. We do have a pipe here for oxygen. We can use this pipe. Why is it not showing that it requires oxygen? Oh, okay, because of the different view. Strange. It's below 0. There we go. Never turns on. Water. Some water in there. Gas bridge. So that should use this pipe over here. You guys should now have more oxygen. That much better. Oh, I don't think you're supposed to do that. I think I'm dropping frames or something. General idea here will be that I can mine a little bit on top here. Here, mine this. 1, 2, 1, 2. Climb up here. 2. 2. And 1, 2. Allow us to mine on. There we go. As soon as we have more oxygen for all this, this worked just fine. I can even get rid of that door and just put water here. Like, there's so much stuff to do, but it's all behind these atmosuits. So it'll one of them can learn to become a mechatronics engineer anytime soon. I feel like we need to transport another mechatronics engineer onto here. But that's the only way to solve this current issue we're having with this area here. On the other hand, we can start building. Okay, so on that note, let's do that. So over here, where is my top? So can someone go in here? Like, there's no floor. Let's see. Rowan, what are you gonna do? Can you, with this count, need a floor? Where is Rowan? You're not Rowan. I don't see him coming. Guessing it needs a floor. That would make sense. Oh. And once I can send Rowan over, he can build up all this conveyor belt for us. Even with a full pipe of oxygen, we have a lot to catch up on. Soup pork ready. There we go. Yeah, see, he came as soon as we were able to build the floor. Teleport. Come on. Be your temporary home for a little bit. He's not very happy about this. But now we should have someone that can build these things, right? Where are you? Yeah. You're not Rowan. Assuming he is currently active. Why did you... no, I want you to focus on this. If I change the overlay... Right. That didn't work at all. I want you to focus on these things. Not this. Okay, you guys, how many cycles before this is complete? 8 cycles, and then we can test this out. Let's deconstruct this. And we want this to be above 2K again. And we'll connect it. Perfect. Why is it not focus that? Deliver. We need to disable this. We can't build the pipe to deliver the oxygen here without being able to go in. Can't go in because we can't deliver the pipe to deliver the oxygen. So that won't work. Yeah, now we have some. Now we have that. We can turn this on. It's above 0. Pop this all free of gas. And putting in natural. And a battery full. And some automation. There we go. And that should take care of the natural gas that's generated by this. How are you guys doing up here? Okay, so we did destroy this. So now we want to put in a... I thought I had a petroleum... We have a small petroleum. Let's build a small petroleum. Wonder how... Someone here is not happy. Alright, doing pretty good over here. Replace this with an actual tile. I like that I got rid of all of the hydrogen, but now I want to prevent it from releasing anything else. Good. Now we have a cook. Now our food situation is much better. Why are you not running? Are we out of sand again? Bit more sand. Yeah, we're out of sand. Keep track of it. We went through 5 tons of sand already. Wow. You really need to go through sand when you have polluted oxygen as your main source of everything. Okay, so let's see how it's going over here. Oh, look at that. That looks good. For this, lead. That should be good. This should take... Can we not build that? Can't reach that. This should take everything. And that should automatically clean up a lot of this for us. We need to also transfer over some plastic. I think plastic's the thing that's missing for us to be able to keep working here. So down here we go. It's under okay, plastic. Send out a ton of plastic. We have 4, so we should share. Share a little bit more, guys. There you go. But we should have plastic here, and now we should be able to build our steam turbine. So the only issue now is we don't have anyone here that can analyze this. Rowan, I guess if I gave you field researcher, you could analyze it, but that would bring your morale very close to the limit of what you can handle right now. Liam over here that can get some more carrying. Hassan can get some more plumbing. Everyone else is good. Do I want to give you field researcher? You're not really here for that, right? Not your job. You're here to build rails so my dupes can do less work. Oh, someone got slime lung. I got a bunch of pollution. I don't know how that happened, but let's fix that. Here, we have some power, I'm guessing, somewhere around here. turn it into lead. Okay, how are we doing over here? And mining of everything. Looking good. Okay, so this should take us. So this will pick up everything here. We still need to manually pick up stuff over here. And drop the water. That should work. I don't see any reason that won't work. We just need to get rid of all these ladders. And start pumping in some water. Ooh, talking about water, did I make a mess? I did. I caught it in time that it didn't overflow too much. So that's good. But yeah, someone can come mop this up, and the problem is, I thought I. There you go. Good, looking good. No gas output. Oh, I forgot about the output of this thing. We'll just put a high pressure vent, I guess. This looks like it should be functional now. Oh, I did it wrong. This is the entrance. That's the entrance. So like this. That. And the output. Connect the outputs here. Not destroy any of this, I guess. We just need to disconnect it. This. The only one we do need to destroy is this bridge. And then once that bridge is destroyed, we can reconnect it. Kind of a good thing too, because we would have probably started building this before it's a vacuum. That's not what I want. So on that note, let's nip it here. That's the last thing I want. Good. One's gone crazy, no one's going crazy. Food. Vacuum. Not all of vacuum, not yet. This side. Still have micrograms worth of junk over here. But now, as soon as this bridge is built, it should take both from both ends of this. Yeah, this worked just fine. Never overflowed because it tripped this sensor as planned. Perfect. Idle dupes over here. Mainly just trying to wait for this to be done. No reason why this needs to be disabled anymore. Go. How are we doing on sulfur? We still don't have that much. Try to get the rest of the sulfur. We submit a bioscan. Four. There we go. That should give us access to this big chunk of sulfur right here. Hey, tank, how's it going? Food poison. From drinking germ-covered water. Shouldn't have done that. Okay. Oh, this is a vacuum now. Perfect. 2K. We should be able to start running these. Increase the priority. And how is... So it can't be that. You do need... See, where's the checklist here? Fueled. This rocket does not have the enough fuel to reach the destination. I think petroleum rockets need an oxidizer, right? I think it would. If I remember correctly. It doesn't tell you. Not very transparent about that, that's for sure. But let's assume I'm right. Dig all that out. And we'll start sending petroleum up there. I'm doing good, I'm doing good. When you leave in the rocket? Well, I'm guessing you haven't played the DLC much. In the DLC there is a star map that you get access to. So if you leave in the rocket, right now you can go to the new separate asteroids in round trips. But right now I'm trying to make an exploration satellite. So essentially all this space here and here I've never explored, so I can't. There's I think 4 more asteroids out here that I can colonize, and I'm gonna set this guy out to be fitted with the ability to explore space for. At least that's the idea. For that though, I do need some research. So thank you for reminding me. It's like telescope or something. So I have a telescope. Where is the... So it's obviously not called telescope. But I don't see it in... I don't see it in my building queue, so I'm guessing I don't have the... I could probably use some glass too. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, so I don't see it here. Rockets. Let's see. You have this already, right? Yeah. On not here. Okay. No, that's just because it was in power. Let's see here. Why am I having such a hard time? Trailblazer module. Oh, that's not it. Isn't it at the bottom? Very bad at this, apparently. So it's lit up everything that could potentially be. Sorry. I don't see it. I'm in computers. Computers. It is, you're right. Why is that not lit up? It is not lit up when you click on rockets. But you're right, it's right here. Thank you. Apparently I need a lot of research before getting there, including some orbital research. So let's start doing that. Wow, that is in the middle of nowhere. Not even close to where everything else is that's similar. Either way though, I want to build a solar panel module. It's nice and tiny. Very tiny. How big are batteries? I hope that would leave me enough space. I don't know how big the exploration module is, but that will free up some interior space, so now I can get rid of battery and the manual generator. So I can it is, so from my understanding, it should be a module for the rocket, right? If you can, it should be one of these. And you build it on the rocket, and then you can go exploring with your rocket. But when you click on research, if you say filter by rockets, it is not part of this filter. But yeah, it is. It says module, so that's definitely what I want. But I'll have to wait a little bit before I can use it. But we do need to set this up either way. So once we build this chute here, send the petroleum all the way up. I went one too far. There we go. That should allow me to reach everything. And that should be everything I need for my petroleum rocket. No one want to do these, or you're enabled, but you're enabled, right? Why is doing? Oh, yeah, I screwed up that too. How do I fix this? I made it go towards the entrance, or towards the exit instead of go towards the entrance. Oh. One of my duplicates is trapped. Good job. Easy enough fix. And what was wrong with Gupino? Oh, nothing wrong. Oh, we have a printable though, so let's take care of that. Voice. Sounds good. We're at 22 dupes, so we're getting pretty populated. But it hasn't stopped me before. Also, it's exposure, so someone's getting a little too close to this crashed satellite. I might want to move my this area like away. maybe here, because yeah, people are getting hurt from this generates so much radiation, constant. Look at that, this is done too. And destroy all this. Good job, guys. Okay, so now they can dig through all this. Look, everything here is looking pretty good. Okay, so I need to fix this. We need to all this. Oh, need anything special for this and this? Oh, this won't work. That for some reason my whole the whole chain of events, I did it wrong because whole chain of events. You do one wrong and then you just keep going for the same colors and never fix itself. Over here though, there we go. That was our first little bit of petroleum being generated right there. I'm gonna redo all this. I'm gonna replan out all of this. One dig area didn't work out. No, this won't work. We'll need some ladders. Get across this. Or else they won't be able to dig this properly. Good. Over here. Here with the... Nope. That should give them plenty to do for now. You guys also have plenty to do. I want to make sure that this is working. Oops. Okay, so it is working. But it's just not. Because our engineers are all outside of world. We sent our engineer away, right? So let's send them back. Ruin, back to your home. You don't belong here. Thank you for the help. And over here we'll start dumping our water. warp. Teleport. So now our engineer will be back home. And he'll be like, ooh, I can refine oil, right? No, actually he'll be like, ooh, I can go to the washroom. I can refine oil. He's not excited about that. He's excited about going to use a washroom. Instead of having to use a latrine. Talking about that, let's upgrade this asteroid to actual, you know, nice amenities. Are you dormant? No, you're overpressurized, so you're trying to evaporate, you're trying to go right now. Even less than dormant. Okay. So how would I make it so that this is how much water do I have? I can't put water here. Oh, it is dormant now. It just got dormant. Oh, look at that. Something overheated over here. Oh, I guess you guys can't handle your own heat. I guess you guys will need to be made out of steel. Construct you both. Because you guys can't handle the heat. I'll replace you both with steel. How's this pipe going? It's gonna take a little bit. Let's go back to Zabista. We're halfway done-ish. What was left of this oil biome? And you guys are doing pretty good. Not letting too much of the heat through. A little bit though, it is a little bit. I think we're good. And over here, oh, I got scared there. I forgot that I did that on purpose. So we should have someone that can analyze that soon. But I'm also curious about making this into like a vacuum. We're talking about vacuums. Has our natural gas fired yet? I mean, hydrogen? 4 cycles. Not yet. Let's go back to forgetting about it. Here. More than enough water. But I do want... Okay. Maybe you guys should take a little break on that. So we do need to send over one of our scientists so that he can analyze that geyser. So I guess teleporter in 12%. I think that's like, does it say how long it'll take? No. But in a little bit, we will be able to send over Gene to do some analyzation for us. Okay, so get over here. Let's start building up masks for them. So stations. You guys are going to handle masks now. For that, I'm going to need a crafting station right there. And we'll need some oxygen. So where is our best bet for pulling oxygen? let's say it should be near here, I guess. This should be working to bring us some fresh oxygen. So we'll say here. Bring it over here. Up here, and we'll check to make sure it's oxygen here. Gas vent, gas pipe element sensor. Assuming it's oxygen. Like that. Distribute the oxygen. Okay, that should work. We can put in an automation wire here. Water filtration? Kind of. I haven't needed, so like, I guess it depends on what you mean by filtration, like actual filtration of polluted water. I have it set up here on this asteroid. So from here, as long as the automation signal returns true, meaning we have too much polluted water, we will try to filter out some polluted water. And I have it set up here too, but this one is just everything is automatically filtered as a priority. But I don't have any filtration of polluted water on this asteroid. This one I don't want to, just mainly because this polluted water is what gets put into the plants, and that's my food. So I don't see a point in... Oh no, I'm also not filtering germs because... so let's see here, can I find one? So I can't find one, but these are definitely full of germs. Not only do they have... I wonder if it says anywhere here. Yeah, so food poisoning. So these are full of germs because... Yeah, this is full of germs. From the... Yeah, full of germs. But since it gets cooked, the end results, the Swampy Delights, right here, have no germs. So as long as you cook the food, even if you feed it polluted water, germy polluted water, it's okay. Over here we have a little bit of a slime lung issue going on. As you can see, we have just a little bit of a slime lung issue. But we are, our dupes are toughing, our dupes are very tough, okay? But we're still relying on the polluted oxygen for our main source of oxygen here. See how much more polluted dirt, right? So we're relying on polluted dirt for our oxygen here. So it's very hard to get slime lung under control when you're pumping out polluted oxygen everywhere. So it's not the biggest deal, or yeah, they're toughing it out. But in the same idea over here, like this is full of germs probably. Yeah, see, it's full of germs, but this gets dumped into bristle blossoms, which then get cooked, so it doesn't really matter. And over here, we don't even actually use our water for food here. We only use it for oxygen, and you can breathe in food poisoning and that doesn't cause you any problems. So it's not problematic. Okay. So now these are working. Showers also don't matter. It needs to be consumed for food poisoning. So you can shower in water that's food poisoning and you're fine. You can even shower in like 80-degree water and your dupes won't complain. Not that that makes sense, because you know that would burn. But you know, even dupes don't have a limit when it comes to showers. So how long are you? So okay, did we send over Gene yet? Forgot about that. No, we are at 98%. So let's keep an eye on that while we make ourselves some petroleum. petrol. I'll go up here and we'll send out our rocket relatively soon. Do we have any recent... No, we haven't had any new variations of any crops, so that kind of sucks. We've been playing for quite a bit and no variations. Just been unlucky. Oh, you have a starving critter. Hi. Oh, it got too hot in here. How long are you dormant for? 29 cycles. Oh, that's not good. So my backup here is to take a temperature plate. They have ice. Plop it down. And that will cool everything down. I also have this entire line here that relies on the cool slush geyser, which is currently not active. So this backup here will work. So we delivered 800 kilos of ice. Now someone else will come in here and build it. Eventually, someone making me into a liar. Okay, there you go. Someone came over and built it. And then it'll instantly melt and cool everything here. Last time I think it cooled it down to about 8 degrees. And then we can mop up the water. Oh, almost instantly melt. Apparently it's not even close to instantly melting. Usually it melts much quicker than this. Why is it not melting? I guess it's because... Oh, I thought... Normally it melts significantly quicker. Maybe it should have been put... Let's destroy it and let's move it to a different location. Maybe it's because I should have put it like touching. But it is cooling things down, as you can see. Like this one's already cooled enough. This one is cooled also. So it is cooling things down. It's just not the big flashy show I was hoping for. Okay. See, do we have a good print? Ooh, auto. Oh, you're anemic though. We have nails though. Nails is pretty good. I think we need a rancher, right? We do need more ranchers. On both asteroids we need a rancher. So yeah, let's get that rancher. You would be pretty good too, Otto, but you just had to be anemic. So nails. You are going to be welcome to the club as a rancher. So you're digging, ranching skills. Let's get you down into a ranching field. Devin over here could use a little bit more carrying ability. What else is good? Oh, we need to put you over here. Or let's see, is that the correct one? Yeah. Let's put you over here, Nails. Okay. That should be good. We have space enough for one more dupe on this asteroid for now. Oh, did I filled that up too far too. That's okay. We have more than enough water. Okay, so now that we have a water seal here, I can install a gas pump as soon as these are destroyed. Clear this out. Get that analyzed by our dupe. And you can see my cat. Where is my teleporter? Here. So we want to send Gene through. You can analyze the geyser for us. Oh. So now that we have this, we can build a pump here. Apparently we still can't build a pump. They didn't destroy this one. There we go. Now we can build a pump here. And just dump it over here. I just want to vacuum this out. And once this is done being vacuumed out, we can destroy it. Try drinks. He's not going to be happy here. He has to do this whole thing in lots of water. Well, Nails is unhappy. You're brand new. Like, what could you possibly complain about? Just started existing. But yeah, he's not gonna stay very happy for very long. How are we doing over here? We're disabled because we have more than enough petroleum. So now we just need to build up here. How are we doing? Okay. So next we will be working on the rocket to clean up the interior of the rocket. I'm pretty sure that's why our research has stalled. Yeah, we need some rocket research. Well, did I not turn on? Is it priorities for who is our decorator? Yeah, so now you should be doing this. Okay, so I had all of these things here built, and he wasn't doing any of it because I had disabled it by default for everyone. I don't know what that notification was, but someone somewhere made a big beep, and now I have no idea who that was or why. Kind of sucks though, because I'm concerned. Okay, what's this? Natural gas geyser. That's good to know. Is it you? You guys not reach? Oh, you guys can reach this. Okay, so it's Devin's current errand. Let's go down here to grab some lead, I guess. I wonder what we're gonna do. Like, I guess over here we have a bunch of natural gas. Do we just want to like void this whole area out? Pump all this natural gas and get it burnt? Nails is idle. My main concern is getting this done because I really do want to start. Well, I guess we'll see how long it takes before this becomes active again. Because we are running very low on sulfur. I guess I never did tell Nails what to do. Let's see, Nails. You can't go in here. I guess we can start setting up a second one of these on this side. So it would be 3. So that. Right, we could set up a way to get into here. That we can dig this one out too. We're almost done digging out this whole asteroid, right? We have the top here that we still have to dig out. There's that. This one is almost all done. Good. Oh, see, it did melt. Now made it too cold. Should have been here. We need to mop this quick before Like if you mop up the water, then it's not too big of a deal because it doesn't fully transfer all the heat. But because I wasn't here, it started transferring all the water heat, and now it's too cold. Okay, now it'll warm up. So it's a little bit better. But yeah, see one tile here, it cleans up the temperature problems here for like maybe a dozen or so cycles. So that does help. Let's do another culling here. I like how the look a little different. It's a little lighter. The genetically modified plant is a little lighter. You know, it's the leaves are a little lighter. I'm still looking forward to getting more of these, but or like it just hasn't given us much, sadly. Okay, so let's do 4 here. You guys still are complaining, you know. 2. Problem is, as soon as we start going in here, it'll be warm. So we probably would be best served setting up all of this. Before we go in, so that our dupes don't get hurt too much. Combat. Oh yeah, because I told him to kill all the babies. Okay, looking good. Oh, let's clean this place up a little bit. It's trapping some of this hydrogen, which should be up here. Or up here. Both would work. Almost done. Once we have this whole pipeline here done, we can... Is there a reason why? Or it's just low priority? So they can focus on this. Let's increase the priority here. Wow, we've done 2 so far. Very impressive. Okay, you guys will survive for a little bit. That's enough. That. I like how they're like just, let's just all hang out right here. Have 8 dupes, and we don't have 8 dupes worth of stuff to do apparently. Most of the dupes are out here. This is a vacuum now, right? So let's take care of that then. And this is done, right? So can we send back? Oh, we're only 72%. We can't send Gene back. It is idle for 38 more cycles. So we are not getting any more sulfur anytime soon, that is for sure. But I can always... Let's not build that just yet. We do want to destroy this place first. Let's get this polluted water. Do we have a place that we can dump polluted water? I don't think so. So let's build one. We have a bucket of polluted water here that I would want to get rid of. I don't want it to stay in here. It will look bad. That's a good enough reason for me. Okay. So how are you guys doing over here? You don't? Oh, yes, I remember now. You're supposed to set up masks, guys. So 6 masks. Liver. Oh. Hmm. How about that one? Oh. So once these are built and in place, is there any oxygen being pumped? No, because I forgot about a bridge. Okay, so this one will be pretty straightforward. Oxygen, and the automation will be, it's not oxygen, we let it go. That's definitely it. So basically it will detect oxygen, it will close this. Otherwise it will open it if it detects something that's not oxygen. That's a cheap and easy way without using a filter or something to filter out gases. So we'll see it get started soon, especially over here when I have just so much. Oh, someone's trapped. Guys, come on. Come on. Let's destroy this one. You should be free now. Don't do that again. Build this one with a priority. Make sure no one does that again. Do we need more suits? We're out of metals. We have plenty of lead, and that's what we've been using. Well, let's see. This is all iron, right? So if we go like this, give us a bunch of iron back. We have almost 100 tons of lead. So I'm gonna take a little bit of time here and reclaim all of the iron that I used initially. All this iron. There you go. That should be a couple tons of iron back, and then we can turn that into suit. Can't make lead suits. Or at least not lead atmo suits. You can make lead nuclear suits, but not atmo suits. So that'll work for us. Okay, and over here, polluted water. Here, my mustache is itchy. So that should allow us to now sweep this, and then we can seal this off once that is swept. Should work. Hopefully. We'll find out when it goes off in 37 cycles. So we're definitely not finding out today. That part's for sure. Come on, guys. There we go. Oh, that's this. Our hydrogen hasn't gone off yet? Oh, 0.4 cycles. So let's stick around here for a little bit. Let's not go too far. Remember that we want to Keep that in mind. Talking about suits though, do I have, let's make one extra one over here. Oh, look at that, we're actually getting to a certain level of blue water too. Pretty good. For the longest time we were over full of polluted water here. So much polluted water. But now I can actually mop up some polluted water here and have it dumped up here. It'll be nice. Actually have a little bit of a nice looking area for once. Okay, something's going on at Gupino. I really want to check it out. Everything looks fine. Oh, what? Did this not work? Working as expected. Oh, I guess it's just too high pressure over here. So it's letting a bunch of. I don't have a high pressure gas vent. Really? This is high pressure over here? I guess there is some polluted oxygen. Let's see if we set this up here. Power. That should get rid of this polluted oxygen. How are we doing on sand, by the way? Okay, we need more sand. Here, 5 more tons of sand. I know, it's so strange. Actually using this to make sand. Crazy over here. Mima's just sitting here like, I'm gonna fix these. That's all I'm gonna do. That should hopefully resolve the problem over there. Erupts in 60 seconds. Go check out this printing. Let's see what we got here. We have a suit-wearing doctor or a research builder. We don't need a builder, especially not one that has so many negative traits. On the other hand, suit wearer, do we need someone that can wear suits so well? You guys kind of do. Well, you have Stinky here, which has... maybe not. I don't think that would be the best idea. One more attributes away and we can have a mechatronics engineer. And oh, am I looking forward to that. Okay, so you're a mechatronics engineer as a secondary job now, which is nice. Good. Okay, so we don't want that. Oop, we don't want this one. So puffs. Puffs it is. $20 seconds. So I don't think it actually erupts right when... Oh, maybe it will. Let's see if this works. This comes out as 500 degrees. So let's see. It filled it up. Okay, it's not too hot. Transferred the heat really quickly. With the rest, like with the tiles and the rest of the environment. So it does bring out like half a kilo per cycle at 500 degrees, but there's just so much here to absorb the heat right off the bat. So it's not, yeah, so the heat here is being handled. Okay, nothing broke. Let's see, will we get our first pump? Oh, we don't, it doesn't, no. Oh, there you go, turned on. For like 2 packets. So it should come out of here at a reasonable temperature of like 20 degrees. Good. Okay, so this looks like it works. At least it didn't break on the first. That was my most concern, is the first one, because the first one is 500 degrees. No like in a vacuum. It can be very dangerous. But it didn't, especially when I only have a steel pump that only can handle 275. If it gets up to 500 degrees in here, my steel pump will break, and I am going to be in. I'm going to have a fun time waiting 49 cycles before I can fix it. But yeah, so oh, it's erupting again very soon. Actually, this is a very quick eruption cycle. Let's take a look at how this should work. I don't see any reason this shouldn't work, but you know, always better on the safe side. Once this is done, though, we can focus on something else. I'm pretty sure this is tamed. Now we're pumping out carbon dioxide. Once this is finished, it would probably come out at 100 degrees once it's all stable, because this will keep it at like 125 degrees, 100 degrees. So we will, yeah, so that's not the biggest of deals. Yeah, looks like it's working. I'm quite happy with this. And now we have a bunch of extra hydrogen. Yay! Okay, so how are we doing over here? Peel this off. And then, well, hopefully this one will be just as successful, where the liquid sulfur will get taken care of and shipped off. Just as easily. That would be nice. I like it because, like, you make these when they're dormant. You think it will overheat? No, I don't think so. You're talking about the hydrogen, right? I think it should stabilize at around 120 degrees, 125 degrees. And everything in here, like the only thing in here that can overheat is the sensor here. I think it can, or it can melt at the very least. And gas pump can overheat at 275. But as long as like this barrier of steel here transfers heat quickly enough, it should remain at like 125, 150 tops. So that's the theoretical. That's the plan. If it overheats, it's not the biggest of deals. It's pretty well insulated from the rest of the biome, so I can just disable this and like cut off the pipeline here, and then in 48 cycles I can come in and fix it. So even if it doesn't work, it's not the biggest of deals, but I don't see any reasons it won't work. Same thing over here. This is dormant for like 30 cycles, so assuming if something goes wrong, like we're double insulated almost all the way around, we can turn it off without too much of a concern. Right, and so what's sulfur for? So sulfur in the vanilla game has no use, but in Woodera, or in the DLC, it can be used to feed some new critters. So both the grubs here and their pre-evolution form, these Sweetles, which lay grubs. These are like same species, I guess. I don't know how you'd call it. They look very different, but they both, like this can lay this and this can lay that. These guys feed off of sulfur, and so does this new plant, grub fruit plant. This also feeds off of sulfur. So that's what's currently keeping our base alive. This is our literally the only food source other than like meat from these guys dying from natural causes. So you can see like we have 200,000 calories of roasted grub fruit and 8,900 calories of grub fruit preserves, which is the main thing they eat over here. It's the grub fruit preserves. But these work. So there's two versions of this. There's the spindled, which you have up here also, and you have the nice non-spindled version. The spindles turn into the non-spindled version once these grubs play with them. So I don't know if you'll see one soon. If you fly, that would be nice. None of these guys seem like they want to give it a rub, but you can see a buff on these, like a rub. This is so hard. Okay, but if it rubs, someone comes and rubs it, it will turn into a proper plant. And this proper plant gives significantly better food. So like this one will give 800 calories in 4 cycles, while this one gives 2,000 calories in 8 cycles. So it's an extra 200 calories per 4 cycles. And you need that to be able to make the nicer food over here, the grub fruit preserves, which is like a jam type of thing, with a little bit of sugar, and it makes good quality food, which is better than barbecue. Which is why you also don't see it in the list, because it's what gets eaten first. Best quality food that we can make. Just to give you an idea, it is equivalent to no, it's equivalent to barbecue, not better than barbecue. Apparently, I thought it was better than barbecue, but it's equivalent to barbecue. And this is using only like no. I think that you just saw him right there. He like shaked it around and it turned into the better version. So yeah, and I have one over here that's a mutant. So the mutant here, the one I have right here is called a specialized mutant. And what it does is it reduces the range of temperature that I can handle. So you can see a normal one can handle 15 to 50 degrees Celsius. Well, this one can handle only 23 to 41. So it's 50% reduced range of temperatures, but it produces 50% more food with no additional fertilization needed. So as long as you can keep the temperature more stable, it produces more food for the same amount of sulfur. So this one I like very much. I also have another mutant. I think it's somewhere up here. It'd be nice if there was a way to like look at all your mutants. But I had one that was Lysy. So if I could just plant it here, I can show it to you. But it basically made this plant drop lice loaf, which is useless. Absolutely useless. Why would you want your plant to drop lice? Like, I'm guessing it works on any plant, so you can have your fleet wheat drop some food, some lice loaf, some meal lice. That's the word. Thank you. So that doesn't sound like a good idea. Okay, so what do we want to do here next then? How is our petroleum going over here? It's all done? No, okay, so we can't reach that. Okay, so unreachable. Why is that not working? Is it daytime? I thought the solar panel would like be generating power right now. Must be exposed to space, converts sunlight to electric power. I guess it's not exposed right now. See, where's the light? Oh, it's definitely exposed. Not working? Definitely. Oh no, it is powering. We are getting a little bit of power in here. Okay, so it is working. It just doesn't have an animation. Okay, so that's working. Now, if we go in here, yeah. So let's keep demolishing more of this. We're gonna rebuild all of this. Scratch. And this is, yeah, we're gonna go exploring very soon. Oh, we have a little bit of flooding issue going on over here. Which is preventing us from having a good power. Yeah. Okay, so now we have this, I can show you. So you can, when you go to plant a plant, you can pick the mutation you want to plant. So to specialize, as I mentioned, 50% less viable temperatures, 50% more yield. The Lycee here is 25% more fertilization use. So it uses more fertilization, but it produces 600 calories worth of meal lice. That seems so, I don't know, that seems like a negative, not a positive. Like, these are also very rare. I don't know if they're going to increase the chance of getting these in the future, but at the moment, it is very hard to get mutations. These guys are, yeah, you're going to have to maybe try to find a better way of getting some mutations in place, but at least right now, it's very hard to get mutations in place. Okay, so put a targeting beacon right here. They'll need some power and a payload opener. So then now we can start sending payloads to this asteroid. It'll be nice. Okay, so what else do we need to do over here? Oh, okay, so we need to move our farm. That's the next priority over here. I want to move the farm over here. Because it's closer to where the polluted water is. This is just where I landed. That's why I put the farm here. But I feel like the farm should probably belong here. I see some space here. So let's just build it right here. Regular blocks here and here. Not what I want to do there. Block right here. Okay, so that should give us a little bit. We have 5 dupes, so we need 15 of these to survive us. But this is definitely not enough. 10 plus 2, that's 12. I could set up over here just to see if we can get some radiation exposed tubes. This produces a lot of radiation. But then people complain. So let's just... There. Base exposed over here. So if we go like this. This exposed, nope. There, that should be more than enough. There you go, that should be enough food for everyone here. So that should definitely be the next priority for these dupes. So much so that it's through this. Because, that sucks. These guys were so close to hatching. Yeah. So it's complaining that something is wilting. These guys are good. These guys are good. Wilting. I guess you don't have an atmosphere. that it? Is that all it was complaining about? Yeah, that's what it's complaining about. Okay, that's not a big deal. Really couldn't care less. Yeah. So back to the rocket that we were working on. Oh, I guess it doesn't have an animation, but there is a green bar here to tell you how much power it's currently generating, I guess. Okay, so you are digging out, you are destroying everything here. Get rid of all this. Okay, once we also get rid of this. Oh, we have a new printable. Miner's outfit. Research. I can't dig, so I don't need that. Now, we could use a miner outfit, though. Yeah. None of these guys are gonna actually boom deadly. So miner's outfit. Where's it? Should be in here, no? Miner. And who's the miner on this base again? Your builder. Where is my miner? Where I had a miner on this. See. Yeah, Mima. Mima's the miner. Your best possible building. That. You should have the work in progress. Talking about that, we should send Gene back. I'm surprised he hasn't gone crazy yet. Actually, Ruby. Ruby is the one that's not very happy. Spending too much time up here, I guess. But nonetheless, I should send Gene back home. Where he belongs. For your help. Bye-bye. Want to remove duplicates are trapped. Ooh. Why are you considered trapped? We're not trapped. About that. So let's give you a bed. Are all these seats taken? Okay. Alright. Well, this seat here is not. Let's get you a seat. Good. Oh, submit. This door cannot be manually controlled. So destroy it, I guess? How would you open it normally? Do you need to have like any automation in here? I don't know how you would open that normally. Okay, so that means things in here are getting destroyed. Perfect. Oh, lots of carbon dioxide. Okay, so let's see, how are we going to build this? Want to put some ladders. Put Okay, so we want to have a hall or bedroom. How big? So we want to have a bedroom. Let's start with bedroom. How big does the bedroom need to be? Barracks need to be at least 12. This is 12. File here. What other room do we want? Want to have ourselves a latrine. Needs to also be 12. This space here would be good for a latrine. 15 tiles. We also want a mess hall, which is 12. Mess hall more important than... Yeah, this actually wouldn't fit. Okay, so hey Lancer. So what's the goal here? Right now I'm just trying to make this a suitable place for a single dupe to live for a decent amount of time, with the ability to both control the rocket and do research. Search here, I think it's under station, and to do research on the rocket. So my bigger goal right now is to explore some of the other asteroids. I'm pretty much finished with the 3 starting asteroids. Well, with the 2 starting ones. This one's in a pretty good state with most of the only geyser I haven't tamed is this one. And over here now I have functioning oil and sulfur. So I'm pretty happy with that. So over here we're just in cleanup mode and, you know, relax. Here we're starting a little bit, but I want to start exploring a little bit more of the map and getting more, seeing the other asteroids. I think there's 7 in total, so that's what I'm going for right now. So in that sense, I'm trying to build up the rocket. That's using, so I have a petroleum rocket right now, and see how far can I go with this. I can go 6 tiles, so I can go pretty far for exploration of the nearby areas. So that's what I'm trying to go for right now. So I'm trying to just build an inside of the base that can be suitable for dupes. So right now this would be a bedroom. Here I go furniture, pot, and I'd like to put some storage bin there. Bedroom, this would be the hall. Hall would need to have a recreational item, right? So I can put water cooler, and I can put mesh table with some flowers. You know, be a little nice. But it should still be a good enough size for 6. Okay, so that would be the hole, and now I just want to set up a latrine area, which I don't think I can get a latrine, not with this orbital microlab. Too big. And it's a mechanical machine, so you can't put it in rooms because you are it's no industrial machines, and this is an industrial machine, so you can't just put it in a room. So I don't think I can get that. Okay, so but I do want to have self. Where is it? plumbing, a house, and wash basin. Have a wash basin. No wash basin. This does allow me though to put in some electricity. I'll put in a power outlet. That feels like a lot of wasted space up here. How do I leverage that a little bit more? These are all 3 high, and this is not. A little bit more. Move you down here. This is big enough for. So this is big enough for the bedroom. And I can put myself the outlet here. Here. That would be my power outlet. So I used up the space a little bit better, but still can't make a proper and I can leverage this. That's a little bit better. Okay, so for power, oh yes, I also wanted to have oxygen. Okay, so for power, I do want to have. So this should work. Should have a mess hall and a. I can't make a great hall. Great halls require far too much space, right? It's 16 to 17 space, and a great hall requires 32. Far too much. Far too much big budget. Like it would need to be basically the soul size here for one room. So yeah, that's not happening. The power should be good. Yeah, I think this looks good. For one dupe, they'll have a room, they'll be able to eat. So let's increase the priority for everything in here to 6. So that they are encouraged to actually come here and build it. But once that's built, we can launch. Research, someone got slime lung. Everything is perfectly as expected. Now it's up to 40 degrees in here, so it's going up. But soon enough, this will go up high enough. The water is keeping up. It'll boil the water, which will start the whole cooling cycle here. I'm not worried about that. I am kind of worried about this level of this carbon dioxide up here. I don't think this is keeping up. Let's keep that in the back of my mind for now. Oh, we are bleeding oxygen here. Fix that. Pressure over here is not very good. I don't think there's a pressure over the materials. Well, the oxygen overlay, I guess, kind of says a little bit about the pressure. But yeah, we definitely need to. Why is this damaged? Only providing oxygen. Not hot. I don't know why that's damaged. We are losing lots of oxygen. Wow, you had to go all the way over there just to dig that sand. Such a high priority. It's almost done down here too. That's nice. Like I said, like this asteroid is a little bit, we're just cleaning up here. And the dupes are not very happy about this, especially Ruby. Ruby's spending a lot of time up here getting sunburned. And she's not very happy about this. Gupino, oh look at that, that's actually pretty good progress. We need to, is there a quick uproot? I don't think so. We need to, tackle all of these guys. Okay. Want some polluted water here that we can try to leverage. So, what's going on? Oh, that was harvest. Trying to harvest. Okay, so now we can maybe finish some of these off. But the general idea is that I want to grow bog buckets over here now. Closer to my source of polluted water than over here in the middle of nowhere. Okay. That's my rocket. Oh, look at that. Wow. Things on this asteroid get done real quick. Okay. So over here we will want some plastic. Let's go with 1 kilo of, should be underneath manufactured, right? Plastic. Let's go with 2 kilos of algae. They're organic. I don't know how much 2 kilo or 3 tons. I don't know how much 3 tons of algae will provide in terms of oxygen. And let's, what do I want this one? I don't know what I'd want this one for. Let's see what the rooms are like though. So mess hall, Eric's rooms look good. Don't know what I would use this. What do I want to store in here? Dirt, I guess. Let's put some dirt. Should be underneath. Oh, not underneath organic. Cultivation soil, dirt. Put a ton of dirt in here. And then I think we're ready to go. Let's also tell them to clean this place up a little bit. But yeah, I think this is good. Much sulfur. We have 24 tons of sulfur, so we're still good on sulfur. I guess next we could try to. I don't need more water though. That's the only issue. Like, I'm kind of leaving water on the table, but like, oh, actually, our polluted water situation is getting a little bit. What's going on? Why is it doing? Like, it shouldn't. Where is this polluted water going? You're not pumping any of it, so where's it going? Is it all being emitted? Maybe it's all being emitted? That's where all my, like, as polluted oxygen? I should have more than enough oxygen area. Actually, no, I'm sending all of this oxygen here to the other asteroid, right? And they're drinking it up. Batista, why do you guys need so much? Oh yeah, because we had it broken. Why do you guys need so much oxygen? Because he lost so much oxygen. Okay, so let's go back to cleaning this up a little bit. We clean up 4 here, right? 4, they should still be able to pass. Oh, we can, okay, let's not break this open. We need to purge them to, come up here and build this before we can break this one open. So they'll just have to go over this every time before they can come construct over here. I wonder if that's my computer or if that's the game. I swear I saw some lines here. Okay, so how are we doing over here? Oh, nice and clean. Almost all nice and clean. Almost everything. Oh, come on, man. Let's disable that. I don't want you coming in here. Okay. I don't want you coming in. We have nice setups. Like, don't need to come in here, bro. Okay, come on. Want someone to come in? They can come in here, right? There you go. They can. Perfect. Almost. Have this iron to go, and then we'll launch. Well, we have 71,000 calories. We have 2 tons of algae. Should be more than enough oxygen, hopefully. Find out. And how much iron is in? Okay, there you go. Okay, perfect. So let's get ready to launch. Crew is made of Gene and only Gene. Perfect. Change the destination to being. No, we don't need to go far right now. So let's just right here. And crew. Gene should come up here anytime now. Okay, that one launch. Okay, so we should be able to launch now. Oh, now there's an animation. Okay, so it's changed. That definitely needs a little bit of work. Okay, so now that you're in space, you will destroy this, enable this, and take off your suit. As soon as you're done with this, unequip suit. Put back on your snazzy suit. Okay. So, enable the washroom. Okay, let's make it clear that we want you destroying that first. Yeah, now you have access to food. Okay, and let's just leave you here for a little bit. We're gonna do a little bit of research. There you go, see? The arcade cabinet, duplicate checkpoints, a bunch of other stuff. Now we can start doing this, which will require 40 orbital microlab research. So you're going to be up there for quite a little bit. I wonder if there's a way to tell how much is left. So you're in space, so you can't see rocket fuel, oxidizer. They're like a rocket power? Doesn't say rocket power. So there's no way to tell like how much fuel is left inside of the, I mean how much power is left inside of the rocket. So I just hope there's enough, I guess. I can't tell you. Okay, so let's just let him be for a little bit and let's focus on something else. Looking good though, like it. Next we'll be able to, so let's see, maybe we can clean up some of these water pools we have going on here. Oh, how are we supposed to get in here? Okay, so Liam here. Oh, you're downtime, let's not bug you then. Hassan, who are also downtime. Rowan. There we go. Let's take you over here. Can we open? Yeah. Move over here? Okay, so you just needed someone to move there. And I'm assuming it'll be the same thing for down here. Then I can take you. So you can move down here. There you go. Okay, so now this has all been discovered. So since you were helpful, Rowan, where are you? You don't have anything yet, do you? Right? Where's your crates? Sticky Bomber, Bin Eater. Nope. Okay, so let's get you in here. You're a mechatronics engineer anyways, we love you. Okay, complete neural process and sunny disposition. I've had worse. So now let's just dig all of this. And we won't destroy all of it just yet. We'll destroy quite a bit. Construct. I don't want to deconstruct anything here because I don't want the water to go everywhere. We need to take care of this water in a nice and organized fashion. At least, that's my plan. But no, I didn't want to destroy that. I want to destroy only things I want to destroy, okay? You should know what I want to destroy. Okay, so we build one more of these. Build one more of these for over here. But I think we should be good to get started on this half. So yeah, so we can start building the same thing here but over here, and then we can start digging throughout this entire other half. I'm pretty sure, oh no, we're not done yet. We have a little bit left here. This, yeah, we cored this pretty good. Okay, so this is, we can now dig through here. Should actually be able to, no, let's not dig through here. Since I want them to still be able to reach up here. If I put a ladder here, I can destroy that. And how are we doing over here? That's pretty good. That's 4 high, so we should be able to do the same here. Okay, so we're almost done with clearing out the roof. And then we can fill in everything here and basically be done. Oh, we have a new printable. Building, doctoring, not very good. Building, digging, also not very good. We could have some curative tablets or some pip bags. Over here, you guys don't have pip. So, pip bags. We now have pips to plant wild things everywhere for us. Okay. So these are all, we've used up all the polluted water we had over here. Let's destroy all these. Destroy all this. This. And we'll replace it all with ladders eventually. Then we can move all the seeds to this side here. This should be enough. So here's how many? There's 11 plus 9, 20. So that's more than enough, right? I need 15 of these to support the amount of dupes I have. So it should be good. Something. Where's oxygen? What's wrong with the oxygen? I guess he doesn't want to pump it because there's too much carbon dioxide? Is that the problem? So do we need to like move you up here and move one of you down here? That helped? How are we doing on research here anyways? Almost done. 35 out of 40. Not bad. But maybe we should push this one up here. I wonder what happens if you don't have a rocket control station. Because it was flashing purplish, right? Made it look like it was something bad was gonna happen. But I've heard people say that you can like literally destroy the building in flight and it won't cause any problem. I don't know how true or false that is. But he does seem like he wants to use. Almost be done with this. That's such a funny animation. There you go, I think you're done. So I guess that would be all we need you up here for, right? So we can land now? Land here. Build this first before we land so people don't come in here and eat all the barbecue. There we go. Okay, so let's equip your suit. On. Perfect. Now time to land. Let's start map. Okay, that's a bug. It's technically right here, but it's showing here. Land. It's not wrong. Like we never really left the atmosphere of that place. So it doesn't even use any. If I remember correctly, it doesn't even use any. Oh, did it land and it's just not? It's glitching out. Yeah, it's here. It's just glitching out. So it doesn't even use any of the. I didn't actually move a tile, so it didn't use any of the fertilizer or the petroleum. So let's turn you off again. Oh, someone is trapped. Just dig. Come on. Can't you dig? Apparently he could not dig that. Okay, so we should be able to dig all that out. And now they just need to finish building the roof here. And we're good. Ruby is very unhappy about this situation. Just finish building the roof. We're good. No. She's like, yeah, about that. How about I punch a wall? What is actually Ruby's negative? What is your negative? No, so it's not punch a wall. How about I go and eat all your food? All 415,000 calories of it. Okay, so now we have this cartographic module. So if we can put it over here. It'll work. So above it, it does fit. It takes 1,000 plastic. Wow. Okay. It still doesn't fix the visual problem. But wow, you really need plastic to be able to. Wow. Okay, so but this should work, and once this is in place, we should be able to launch again. Do we want to do any other research down here? I could just do research for the sake of doing research, right? Like, I haven't been doing research I don't need to do. But, no. Might as well just start clearing out some of the research, get it all done. Yeah, so let's see what we got here. Looks better already. Get rid of that. Okay. Someone has food poisoning. Oh, Ruby. Not only do we treat you badly, we gave you food, some food poisoning too. She's just not having a good time. How's it looking up here? This is like my main focus right now. Okay, so now that we have this, does that mean we can just go out in space? Like, automatically analyzes adjacent tile space while on a voyage. So, go on a voyage, I guess, right? Gene is already in here. Oh, well, let's actually rebuild the oxygen diffuser up here. And let's a mini gas pump. So am I going to try maybe I should put some automation for like how would I do that? So what I want is like to pump out some carbon dioxide to make sure that the carbon dioxide levels down here don't go out of hand. So by right here, right here, where's this one? The general idea is if I destroy this, put a sensor here for if it senses carbon dioxide, then it starts to pump carbon dioxide from here. It should be able to only get carbon dioxide into this pipe. At least that's theoretically. Let's unassign in here. Or we can't unassign him. Ineligible? I don't understand. But let's put him out here for the next cycle. Because there's better morale bonuses up here. There we go. While we go back into the SS vessel. Oh, never mind, we have some troops that are being lazy. Let's get rid of all that. We can also now actually how are we doing on the mechatronics engineer, by the way? Which one are you? You're who's? Oh, it's on here. You're definitely not our mechatronics engineer. How close are you to getting your next level? Actually, really close. Very close to actually getting a mechatronics engineer over here. That'll be nice. Okay, so all this food should be set up here. It's good. Next. I don't want to start tackling the uranium area just yet. Oh, look at that. We have research fleet. Good. Let's tackle some of this mud. This mud can be turned to water. Okay. As I was. Okay, and we need to make sure everything here is priority 6. We want to launch as soon as we can. Oh yeah, and the automation. I forget about the automation. So, gas element sensor. Oh, carbon dioxide, true, goes green, we just put it in. No need for a NOT gate. Oh, it's pumping. Come on, guys. Fix this issue for me. Can Gene do plumbing? Where is Gene? No, but you can now. This will only work if we have a plumber, right? So the general idea here will be that no research. Oh, I saw glass somewhere, right? Let's see. We can that requires nuclear though. Well, let's get it anyways. Yeah, see, now we're just taking all this, putting it it's canisters that don't take up any space. And assuming that this would work and only pump out some carbon dioxide, it will back up here and we just have one large carbon dioxide container. That side. Okay, I think we'll be good then, right? We still have a bunch of dirt here. Cancel that. And get ready to launch. So we can go 6 tiles. So we can go pretty far. 1, 2, 3. We can go over here. 1, 2, 3 before we're coming back. So where do we want to explore first? Go in this direction where there's nothing. 1, 2, all the way over here. So view interior. Get the crew in here. And we're gonna launch. Oh, no idea how this is gonna work because I've never done this before. The launching part was pretty straightforward. That part I've done before. So let's enable this, destroy this, and get you to take off your suit. So the star map. I don't see. Maybe it doesn't do it while it's on the move. I don't see it. Maybe it needs to actually fly into the space. I hope not, because I cannot go that far with this rocket. We'll see. We'll see once we get into the space and what happens. Okay, so while we're waiting for that to happen, who's idle and why? Look at that, you have actually finished it up. Very good. And this is finished up too? Almost. So we're going to start putting some water in here. Destroy this one. Quite happy with this. And where is... We know over here, what else here is exposed to space? This here and here. This is all exposed to space. So we should be able to then go all the way over here. Take all this out. Just make sure that this is a higher priority so that we don't lose too much oxygen. Good. This is... Is there any research that would require... Oh, the real... Okay, let's do this one then. This one requires some orbital. So I'll keep them busy. Okay. Here. Okay, so yeah, so since we're done with this, let's go back to setting up our there we go. Setting up our interplanetary receiver over here. I thought small petroleum rockets were supposed to be fast. This does not feel fast. It can't be 1.9 cycles per space. It's probably for like all the jumps together, right? Let's see what we got here. Looks like we have some sandstone. None of these guys are good. Let's do another round of culling. How are we doing down here? So we're up to 58 degrees, 60 degrees. So it is getting warmer, but that is expected. We just don't want it to go up to 275. As long as it stays under 275, I will be very happy with the result. Okay, so maybe we could set up an automatic evolution chamber, as I've heard some people call it. And like set up an evolution chamber right here. Okay, let's want this. We would want this. And so what I'm doing here is I'm making a room where I'm gonna redirect all the drops here, and they will go over here. While I'm at it, go that direction. So it'll drop all the critters here. I'll be putting some water in here, and they will evolve into a more useful version of themselves. And then I will set up a sensor here to take that more useful version and that requires some power, right? This will all require some power, so let's not use that line. That line is busy. This line, much less busy. There we go. That should... Oh, someone was trapped. They're not trapped anymore. But we have someone who's idle. Okay, so this is set up. What do I want to do here? So, I guess I can look into trying to tame one of these volcanoes. I don't feel like I'm ready for that, but I don't really know what else I want to do here. This asteroid feels very bleh right now in terms of things to do. I can also set up is there anything in here I want to send back? I could send back some thimbleweed seeds of the golden amalgam to make some oxalite. Not the worst idea, actually. Send back some So then I guess the next thing here would be to set up an interplanetary launcher, right? And that will require... Oh wow, this is gonna take up way too much power. Never mind, let's not set up an interplanet. Does this just take 240 constantly? Where is it? Here that I can see? Called targeting B. It does just take up 60 watts of power constantly, whether it's being used or not. That is kind of a Wow. Okay, so I do need to centralize or do something about power. Power is going to become a problem. I guess I can always use a little bit more space too. Where do I want to set up power? I like setting up power here, I guess. But I'm gonna run into a blocker real quick with the volcanoes all being around here. 3 volcanoes plus natural gas geyser. This whole space here is off limits. So I guess I could set it up here. But this crush satellite does take up. It does make it more difficult. They don't like being too close to this thing. Not that I can blame them too much. I can still blame them, not too much. So let's start going in that direction then. And then we'll set up a power station. Go on one more. Okay, so we'll mine up some of this gold amalgam, and we will. How are you doing on your trip? So 1.5 cycles left to go on your trip. We have plenty of dupes that clean it up a little bit. It'll look nicer. Over here too. I don't like, I know there's nothing actually coming through here, but I don't like seeing, like, it feels like there should be something coming through here. So let's change that up. I guess next we can try to, it's going to be much more difficult, just much more space. How are we doing over here? Water. Go. Good. Maybe I can, maybe I can set up thinking. Oh yeah. Power. How are we doing on power over here? 15.6 tons of coal. So the amount of coal I have is going down. That is not good. We don't have that much coal left. We have like this much coal here. And a few coal, but we've dug out most of the coal. Oh, there's something here. Oh, what is this? I did not know something can spawn in this biome like that. We are finding out what that is. Did not know the geyser. That's a liquid geyser of some kind. And according to my map, the only kinds we have are. Oh, is that a liquid sulfur geyser for us? Did not know. Oh, so we have a liquid sulfur geyser somewhere on here, which is we haven't found it yet. We've looked at almost the entire map, so that could be a liquid sulfur geyser for us. I don't think I saw, like, these are the volcanoes. This one, and I think I saw any more geysers location. I never checked because I assumed the 4 that I found were the 4 that I have. Hydrogen, pool, and this one. But apparently there's another one, maybe. Well, there's definitely another one, but I never checked. Never bothered to check. That's pretty cool. I like having more geysers. Just allows for more options. So you're complaining you can't reach here. destroy this so that we can build ladders here so they can finally so they can reach here. Okay, so I've been streaming for 4 hours now-ish, right? 3 hours and 54 minutes. So I'm gonna call it a night. I think we made a lot of progress. I really want to see how. So I'll be back tomorrow, probably same time around 8, 9 Eastern. So I look forward to seeing you guys there. And yeah, it was fun chatting with you guys. Always a great time. Yeah, thank you, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.